Okay, welcome everybody to the April membership orientation. My name is Lily Arguello. I am the membership manager and I'm excited to be here with all of you. For the most part, we will be interacting via chat. So I do have you all on mute. It looks like that is working well. And however, I do want this to be as interactive as possible. So please feel free to enter a question into the chat box. In addition, I will be pausing from time to time to make sure that I'm answering any questions. So, okay, it looks like everyone can hear me. If you can't, put it in the chat box. But I think that we're all set now. Let me just do a quick check. Great, great. So let's move forward here. Again, I do want to make this as interactive as possible. So at the end of the webinar, I'm hoping to be able to get you off the line right around 1:15. I'm going to ask a quick trivia question, not really a test question, but a trivia question, and whoever answers it via the chat box first will win this beautiful PIHRA pad folio. I'm going to be alone via this webinar today. Usually the membership coordinator, Elisette Sapian, is able to join me, but we have her working on a project today, so she's unable to join me. But she will follow up and make sure to send the winner of the Patfolio this beautiful prize. If you win, hopefully you will, you'll get an email from her just verifying your address, and that way you can connect with her when you receive it as well. So let's keep going. I want to introduce you to a couple people here. On the very left of your screen is Dylan Robertson. He's our VP of Membership Development. He is a volunteer leader, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. And he just joined the executive committee of the PIHRA board as VP of Membership last year. He's great. He's very active in the community, and he's really passionate about PIHRA. You'll see him at PIHRA Los Angeles events a lot, and also maybe not so much this year, but last year he was very active with the PIHRA Young Professionals group. So he's accessible if you have any questions or just want to reach out to him. His contact information is here. I'm Lily. I'm in the middle. I'm the membership manager. I am excited to be with you today and really get a great charge when I'm able to help our members accomplish their career goals or their professional development goals. I'm great with emails, so feel free to reach out to me via email. Usually I respond within 24 hours. If I'm away from the office or something, it may take me a little longer. Feel free to just email me again or call my line or call Elisette, who is on the right-hand side. Elisette Sapian is our membership coordinator. She is likely the first person you're going to speak to when you call into the office. She's great. She can field calls, answer any of your membership questions, can get you your receipts, can help you with whatever you need, because we know that providing member services is very important, and also our website can be a challenge at times, so don't hesitate to email us or call us. We want to make sure that you get what you need when you need it. Our direct lines are here. Those are the 424 numbers, but you can also call our main number, which is 310-416-1210. And extension 810 gets you straight to Elisette, and you could also find a directory of folks via that main line. So, all right, those are the key people I want to introduce you to. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm really excited to be with PIHRA now. I started my career in organizational development, doing strategic planning, organizational assessments, and some management training, and then went into the nonprofit world and ended up doing membership expansion with the Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles. And that's how I landed here. And this is a great marriage between my background in human resource strategy and development and membership. So just wanted you to know a little bit about me. I was a PIHRA member before I ever dreamed of coming on staff. So I have an interesting perspective, and just thought that would be useful in case you have any questions and you feel like I could be a great resource for you. So thank you. Anyway, PIHRA's mission: we provide communities, professional development, and resources to advance human resource professionals. And we do that in a number of ways, which we'll talk about. So we'll talk about how to access our communities and why those are really important, the professional development aspect I'm going to cover as well, and also the resources that we have available to you. And if you have any questions on how to access those or anything, again, please feel free to chime in via the chat box. I want to give you a little bit of an overview on PIHRA and who we are. Next. So let's introduce you to a member of our board. The president of the PIHRA board of directors is Patty Ann Sprinkle. She has over 30 years of experience as an HR professional. She retired a year and a half ago and is really excited to give back to PIHRA. And so she's really investing a lot of time with PIHRA. I told you I was going to talk a little bit about volunteer leadership, and I'll probably bring this up as we are moving forward in this presentation. We are primarily volunteer-led. Our background and our rich history is based on volunteer leaders. We were established in 1944 by a group of personnel managers who really thought it was necessary to get together to talk about the future of the HR profession, how to educate people about human resources and the dilemmas that personnel administrators and managers were facing at that time. So again, they got together in 1944. Their first meeting spot was in downtown Los Angeles. So that's why our PIHRA Los Angeles group, who meets out of downtown LA, is referred to as our District 1. So some of you may know or are longtime PIHRA members or associates. You may hear or have heard of us call ourselves by districts. So PIHRA Los Angeles is District 1. And they called themselves the Personnel and Industrial Relations Association, so PIHRA, P-I-R-A. Right around in the 1990s, I believe we changed our name to PIHRA, Professionals and Human Resources Association. So that's a little background and history of PIHRA for all you history buffs. Also, at this point in the webinar, I'd like to also say that we were established before SHRM, which was, I believe, we were established in 1944. They were established in Illinois, actually, in 1948 by a group of around 25 personnel administrators, and they became, I forget what they were known, their acronym was ASPA at that time, probably Association of Personnel Administrators, or American Association of Personnel Administrators, or something like that. But they became SHRM, the largest HR association in the world, actually. So just a little bit more history. Also on this page is Rafael Rivera. He is our executive director. He's been with PIHRA for around 8 years, and I really credit him for really getting PIHRA to where it's at. We grew from around 4 to 5 staff when he first arrived on the scene to now we're at 10 staff. We've always been the largest SHRM chapter, but we are growing every year, year over year for the last 3-4 years. Well, since I've been here. And again, he is behind our annual conference, the California HR Conference. We are now the largest conference in the Western region for HR professionals. If you haven't gone to the conference, you got to check it out. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go forward. But he's just been a great asset to the PIHRA community and is really taking us to the next level. So let's talk a little bit about who our members are. So member statistics. We have over 4,100 members throughout Southern California. We serve 5 counties. It's LA County, Orange County, Ventura County, San Bernardino County, and Riverside County. We are actually looking into going into North San Diego County just to offer some programs because we believe there's some folks in the very southern part of Orange County and northern part of San Diego who might benefit from that. So we're excited about our growth. Our members represent over 2,400 companies. In terms of level of HR, in terms for our members, you'll see here that 40% are at the manager and generalist level, and 24% of our members are at the director level. So we have a lot of programming that is directed to that manager generalist level. That so you'll notice that our programming is really meat and potatoes when you're thinking about HR. So very employment law driven, investigation driven, because we know that's who our core member is. We have 25%, almost 26% of our members are at the coordinator level, so they also benefit from that. 11% of our members are who we call service providers. Those are folks who are natural partners to the HR function. They could be anyone from an employee benefits broker to a financial advisor to recruiters and wellness consultants and things of that sort. So you may meet some of those folks at the monthly meetings. I think there might be a question, so I'm just going to pause for a second. Let's see if there's any new questions. Nope, I'll keep going. Let me know, though, if you do. Right now, just around 36% of our members are HR certified. So those are individuals with the certifications through HRCI, which include the APHR, the PHR, the PHR and the PHR California, and the SPHR. And I think there's some others that the GPHR as well, and the SPHRI, which is the international certification, and also the SHRM certified folks with the SHRM CP and the SHRM SCP. I'm excited to tell you, and some of this information will show up later, we have some webinars in case you are interested in the HR certification process or in HR certification. We are hosting some webinars with members of the HRCI staff and the SHRM staff to help educate you and kind of demystify that process for you. Because I know when I was looking into certification, I was perplexed as to where to begin. Our members, the top industries represented by our members are 30% are in manufacturing. So we have a lot of HR folks in the manufacturing industry, 25% are in the consulting industry, and 22% are in healthcare. Just to kind of give you an idea of what industries our members represent. We have most of our members, the largest percentage are with companies that are have between 100 and 500 employees, as you see in this graph here. Let me highlight this for you. So hopefully, if you have any questions about that, let me know. I think you could see that. Sorry, I'm moving forward on mistake. Let me highlight this here. So just to give you a sense of who our members are. Okay, let's move on. I have monetized the value of the PIHRA membership. So for $150 a year, and if you're renewing, it's $125 for the year, you get approximately $3,000 worth of value. And so this table represents the different things that I calculated value for. Now, I really emphasize the connecting piece. That's how we differentiate ourselves here locally. You cannot compete with PIHRA in terms of the amount of people you can meet by attending the monthly meetings and our seminars and conferences. It's really priceless. When I speak to PIHRA members, they always tell me that the connections that they meet through PIHRA have led to lifelong friendships, have led to what one of our board members refers to as her fabulous five, HR five. So those, and I call it your HR board of directors, those people that you can call upon when you have a question that you need an answer for with respect to dealing with an HR situation at work, whether it be HR investigation or a sexual harassment lawsuit, or how to deal with employee relations issues. It's really important that you develop your HR board of directors. If you don't already have one, this is a great place to establish that, and or find an HR mentor to help you in your career as you develop as an HR practitioner. I think some other very important, whoops, this is not what I wanted to do. Some very important benefits for you are the Ask an HR Advisor. That is a live team of senior HR certified folks that you can access via telephone. You get 12 calls per year. That would cost you around $1,200. So if you have something that you've been researching and you just feel like you haven't found the right answer, please call that number. They will ask you for your name and company name, and that's how you will gain access. The phone number is here. By the way, you will be getting these slides within an hour after the webinar. So don't feel like you have to write all this down. We also have an award-winning HR Compliance Center. Now, the Ask an HR Advisor and the Compliance Center is fueled through Think HR. So it's just a great service. The HR Compliance Center has webinars, has a job description builder, has a compensation and analytical tool. It has an employee handbook builder, hundreds of sample forms, memos, and checklists. So this link is where you can go to log in. It is a separate login from your PIHRA username and password. So if you need any help with that, please reach out to me or Elisette, and we'll make sure to get you access as soon as possible. Just the employee handbook builder and the job description builder alone would cost you $1,000 to purchase on your own. With the PIHRA membership, you get it for free. You also, as a PIHRA member, you also get savings on your professional development. So, for example, at the monthly meetings, you get at least $15 off the non-member rate, and you get a great discount at our seminars and annual conference as well. One of the things that I'm really excited about that we started offering last year is some career transition services via online. On top of our Career Center, we also give our members access to Career Arc, Your Next Step, which is an award-winning online career strategies tool. It has you can research companies there. They have online workshops. There is even a tool where you can record yourself answering questions as if you were in an actual interview. So you can see and practice what you look like when you're answering a question. It's just so important for you to know what gestures you're using, how your face is looking, while you're in an interview. So please practice using these steps. So if you go to PIHRA.org/career arc, you will have to sign in as a PIHRA member to gain access to the license page, but that alone would cost you $600 on your own. There's also a lot of discounts, or several discounts actually, that you can get. So for example, we are partners with Cal Chamber and UCLA Extension. So you would estimate how you're using those discounts. Now, these are just some of the benefits that we offer. So if you are curious about any of the other benefits, please let me know. I'll help you with that. We want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your membership. We also have a premium benefit level. So this is an additional cost. Through ThinkHR, you can get unlimited access to the Ask an HR hotline. That's what they call ThinkHR Live. You also can get the 50-state handbook builder. So that's the California, not just the federal handbook builder, but the California plus all the 50 states handbook builders. And that's really useful here, especially in California, since we're so special and we have all of our special laws out here. You want to make sure that your employee handbook builder is compliant with California law for that reason. Also, the PIHRA Premium includes, this is what is really the aha for me. It's an enterprise-wide learning system called ThinkHR Learn. You can provide your employees with online learning sessions with over 250 courses. You can track them. You can create learning tracks for your employees. So it is an added cost. It's around a little over $1,000 per year for this, but definitely a value add if you want to initiate some employee training for your employees. All right, let's talk about networking. I told you I really emphasize this. We feel like the PIHRA community is a great place to connect with like-minded folks. We have 17 chapters where you can do that. These 17 chapters meet monthly, either for breakfast or lunch. Each of their meetings has a networking component. There's a meal, and there's also professional development. So if you already are HR certified, you can get recertification credit for attending these meetings. Now, when you become a member, you will select a preferred chapter, but you can go to any of the chapter meetings at the member price. Our largest chapter is in South Orange County, right down here. They meet out of Newport Beach. And their meetings are attended by between 60 to 100 folks. So that's a real thriving chapter down there. We also have Los Angeles. They are meet out of downtown LA at the City Club. They're our second largest chapter, and they usually meet for breakfast. Our third largest chapter is North Orange County. They meet out of North Anaheim. They're a great group as well. We have groups all the way up north in Antelope Valley and Santa Clarita and Ventura County. So the Antelope Valley group meets out of Palmdale. Santa Clarita meets out of Newhall. And the Ventura County group meets out of Camarillo. We also go as far east as Desert Hot Springs, which is our PIHRA Coachella Valley group, and as far south as Temecula with our Southwest Riverside group, and we're all in between. So there should always be a meeting for you to go to. I already told you we have actually over 4,100 members right now, representing what was the figure? I think it was 2,400 companies, so this is correct. And we also have networking opportunities at the PIHRA Annual Legal Update, which happens every January, and at the California HR Conference, which I believe I'm going to talk a little bit about next. Oh no, I'm going to talk about, sorry, I'm going to talk about some of our special interest groups because those are other great opportunities for you to network. I think the conference is I'm getting ahead of myself. It's very important for you to know about the PIHRA Foundation. The PIHRA Foundation is its own 501c3, and they fundraise for scholarships for individuals who are interested in getting a degree in HR or getting certified in HR, or those people who are in transition right now and really would like to go to our conference in August. So they actually have a membership application window right now that's open. The application deadline is April 27th. So it is for those folks who want to get their HR certification. And you can find out more about that at pihra.org/foundation. So please visit their site. They also hold a silent auction at the California conference. So if you or your company is interested in donating a prize for the silent auction, it's a great way to get in front of around 2,800 folks at the conference. The silent auction is always a lot of fun. So please feel free to reach out to the PIHRA Foundation. They're just a great group. From time to time, they also do some community service. They go out to high schools and colleges to do mock interviewing and things of that sort. They actually came out with a couple of booklets to help high school students get their first job. So they publish You and Your First Job and also You and Your Next Job to do workforce readiness sorts of service. So if you're interested in that, please also feel free to contact them. I noticed that I might have missed a comment here. So when will the North San Diego chapter start? Oh, great. Susan, that's great news. You know what? Let's talk offline, Susan, about that because I can get you in contact. It's in the very beginning stages, but there is a person who is wanting to spearhead that, and she'll need some help. So thank you, Susan, for asking about North San Diego. There is, just so you guys know, there is a chapter, a SHRM chapter in downtown San Diego, but we think that there's a need in North San Diego County, so we want to make sure that you know of them as well. But Susan, I will follow up with you and connect you with some folks in North San Diego County. All right, so let's keep moving. I also want to introduce you to Club PIHRA. This is what I call the fun side of HR here at PIHRA. Their purpose is to connect HR folks who are responsible for corporate events, employee recognition, that summer picnic, that Christmas party that you need to put on, and they meet quarterly. Their next event is in May. It's Lunch, Learn, and Rock. I still have not gone out to one of their events. It's usually Friday, and either I am trying to make sure I'm finishing up projects or I'm having a personal event. But they have lots of fun. They usually have their events at venues that you can check out for your corporate event. So, for example, this event is going to be at House of Blues in Anaheim. And they'll usually have a vendor fair. So they have everyone there from the LA County Fair folks to Disneyland folks to Knott's Berry Farm and caterers and event hosts. And they also have a meal associated with the event and then a program. So you probably can get certification credit or business development through these meetings as well. But they have a lot of fun. So don't miss out on Club PIHRA. Next is a group that I'm really proud of, the PIHRA Young Professionals. I started at PIHRA in 2014, and they had been talking about putting together a Young Professionals group. And since I came from Girl Scouts, and I'm still very passionate about working with youth, I helped launch the Young Professionals in 2015. We actually won the SHRM Pinnacle Award that year. for our work in this area. And now they have gone off and done their own thing. They've left me in the dust. So after that initial year, the young professionals got together and formed their own board, and now they're doing quarterly events. Their last event was on March 24th at Santa Anita Racetrack. A race park, and they had a panel of folks there to help people understand how they could position themselves as a leader as they move forward in their career. If you're interested in the Young Professionals group, please sign up for notifications at PIHRA.org/YPmail and follow them on Twitter. You could also visit their page at PIHRA.org/YP. This is a great group, and we're also growing our student chapters. So if any of you have questions about our student chapters, since I've gotten here, we now have, we launched Cal State LA, Cal State Fullerton, and we just are launching Cal State University Northridge. So really excited about what we're doing with the Young Professional group. That's our future. So want to make sure that you have some things on your calendar that are coming up. Please stay connected with our community. I know I am one of those people that you wouldn't think that I didn't like to get out there and socialize, but I am hesitant always to go out and do networking, even before child. But I do want to encourage you to stay connected. You don't want to wait until you got to find that new job and there's a layoff, or that you're just so unhappy you need to kind of branch out. Set a goal for yourself to get out once a quarter to one of our events. They're actually really fun. So here's some things that I wanted to let you know about. On April 24th, the PIHRA West LA group, which is a great group, they have a new leadership board, and they're meeting once a month. But they have this social going on at Citizen in Beverly Hills. So please go to our calendar to find out more about them. PIHRA South Orange County, that's our largest group. They're having a spring mixer on May 3rd at Puesto in Irvine. And I'm really excited about these webinars that I have on here. So on May 3rd, we have some staff from HRCI on a webinar to talk about the value of certification and to help you through those mystifying applications and the costs and things, and there'll be an opportunity for you to ask questions there. And then on May 24th, we have a webinar with SHRM doing the same exact thing. So please register for those. And then, like I said, Club PIHRA is having the Lunch, Learn, and Rock on May 11th. I see a question, so let me pause for a second and see what the question is. Okay, so a question was asked, when can we receive or expect a notification email when there are events coming up? So when you become a member, you choose a preferred chapter. You should start receiving emails pretty quickly from that preferred chapter. Now, if you're interested in getting notifications on other chapter events or for some of our specialty groups, please sign up at PIHRA.org/stay informed. I'm sending this URL to all of you. This is where you can subscribe to get, oh, I hope this went out. Subscribe to get email notifications from any of our chapters. If you're having trouble, please send getting emails. You might need to whitelist us or put our domain in your email software, or contact your tech team to make sure that we're whitelisted and not being blocked if there's a firewall that your organization has. So, but feel free to reach out to me afterwards via email in case you're having trouble getting our emails. We send a lot of emails, so be careful when you subscribe. I don't want you to get fatigued by our email. But thank you for the question. let's see, let's move forward here. Let's talk about some online networking opportunities in case you can't get out. And I really want you to get out at least once a quarter. Remember that goal for yourself. But if you can't, you could always use the PIHRA forum. You could access it here at this URL. You do have to be signed in. So if you're having trouble signing in with your PIHRA username and password, please contact us so that we can get you in. So it's PIHRA.org/forum. That is where you can post a question and our members will get back to you with their input if they have any. Also join the PIHRA LinkedIn group. We used to be able to, we have more than this number of members nowadays. We used to be able to invite all new members, but LinkedIn did away with that. I can't figure it out anymore. They did away with that. Capability for us now, but feel free to join them and just look for PIHRA Professionals in Human Resources official group and we'll get you in there and you can feel free to connect with anyone there. You could also connect with us on Facebook at facebook.com/PIHRA. We also have a Twitter account and an Instagram account. Look for those at PIHRA.org/connect. We definitely want you to feel that you're connected with us on social media. You know, we have a pretty lean group here, but I think we're going to do more and more on social media as we go forward. Also, when you log in to PIHRA.org, you have access to PIHRA Social Link. So you'll log in and you'll get to a place like this. It's the social link interface. If you want to make any changes to your profile, say, for example, you need to change your password or you need to update your email address or your address or your phone number, you go to profile. This page right here, you'll access it at my feed. So this page that you're looking at is another place that you can interact with members. We're still trying to get it going, so not a lot of people are interacting here. I think people are just overwhelmed with the different, the amount of places you can interact, but that's where the My Feed is. And if you want to access anything related to your membership, like renewing your membership or something like that, you'll access it here. And you'll go to my profile or my membership and access the renewals link there. You could also access the renewals and going to the learning system through quick links here. So those are the key places that you'll want to look if you're trying to navigate in our PIHRA.org member platform. It's a little tricky, so you might have to play with it, but always feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions on that or you're having trouble. I want to make sure that you're able to get through that. We also have a social link tutorial if you want to access that, and here's the URL. All right. Let's see, how am I doing on time? I'm running low. I'll probably focus on a couple things here. This is where we're going to talk about professional development. Like I said, you get a discount as a member, so at least $15 off the monthly meetings and even more at our seminars and at the annual conference. So here's the conference piece. I am so excited about this year's conference. We have world-renowned astronaut is going to be one of our keynote speakers. We have our Tuesday night entertainment set up. We have Jay Leno coming to do a little comedy for us on Tuesday night. We have over 70 learning sessions that are scheduled throughout the 4 days that we're going to be together because the conference now starts on August 26th. We start off with some learning sessions and a member reception at Gladstone's and a president's reception on Sunday. We have the learning sessions in, I believe it's 6 tracks. This year we've included a nonprofit track. But some of our ongoing tracks are global HR. We have talent acquisition and retention. We have HR business acumen and HR strategy. And then let's not forget employment law and legislation. So all of those areas where you need to focus your professional development, we have learning sessions in. So please, right now, I believe the member price is $749. So don't wait any longer. If you need any help convincing your direct supervisor on getting you the training budget to go, please reach out to me. We have some documentation that may help you. Okay, I don't see any questions. Let's see. No questions on my radar right now. So, oh wait, there is something. Someone commented they have been receiving emails from the preferred location and also heard about House of Blues. Yeah, so in terms of the emails, you'll probably right now be hearing a lot about the conference as well. And we have some 2 specialty programs coming up, which I'm sorry, I'm not going to get too much time to talk about right now. But just to keep on give you a heads up, we have HR Talent and Tech, which is a program where we're bringing together the tech industry and HR, because we know that a lot of you are trying to find ways to be more efficient at the HR function. So that might be something you're interested in. Watch out for emails on that. And also we have a new program that we want to get off the ground. We're calling it the HR Department of One. And if you are one of those individuals that are managing HR all by yourself or with one other person, you might want to sign up for this. It's the programs are around, those 2 programs are around $200. So, so watch out for those. All right, we have some more information here about learning. We are offering HR certification prep courses. And on May 3rd, we have those webinars that we're talking about. So if you're interested in HR certification, please check that out. I believe that we are going to be offering some intense certification courses, so 3-day intensive classes right before the conference. We'll be in Long Beach at the conference this year, so those classes will also be taking place in Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we also have an online learning module for you. So if you haven't been able to attend some of our webinars live, you can get the recorded version at the PIHRA.org/PIHRA Learning. So you can also, you have to be signed in. So remember that quick links spot I showed you? You can access online learning from there as well. You can get recorded sessions from our conference in 2015, 2016, and 2017, and all of our legal updates. So if you're interested in online learning, please go there. I see a question, so I'm going to pause for a second. I don't have too much time left. Let's see. Are there any courses or events in HR Analytics and HRS? Yes. So, you know, we do not specialize in HR Analytics and HRIS, but you would probably be interested in HR Talent and Tech. Rocky, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So check out HR Talent and Tech, and we could talk offline about that if you like, if you have more questions. So tools, the PIHRA Workplace. This is where I was talking to you about the HR Advisor hotline and the PIHRA Compliance Center and PIHRA Learn. I don't have a lot of time right now, but it is a separate login. You would go to PIHRA.org/workplace to log in. You would have gotten a separate email to log in and create your password for that. But just so you know, the username will be the email, the primary email on your PIHRA membership record, and then the password will be set up through that that email that you got. I have a question, so let's pause for a second. Okay, yeah, let's work offline. PIHRA Live, that's that telephone-based consulting, HR consulting. Please use it. PIHRA Comply, here's all the things that are included with PIHRA Comply. They also have webinars, and that's included in your PIHRA membership. PIHRA Learn, this is with the premium benefit. If you have any questions about PIHRA Learn, which is the enterprise-wide learning management, let me know. Let's talk afterwards. Career Center, please go to PIHRA.org/jobs. If you are looking to post a position, you can get up to 20% off a job posting. If you're looking for a job, they send out the latest and hottest HR jobs locally twice a month, at least once a month. So you should be getting that if you are a PIHRA member and or a subscriber. I have a question here. And I'm running out of time, so sorry. SHRM membership. No, SHRM membership is not included with the PIHRA membership. That is a totally separate membership. For all of you who are interested in SHRM membership, please visit shrm.org and find out more about that membership. They're the national membership. You can become a SHRM at-large member here in LA, but the PIHRA membership is separate. Thank you for asking that question. Here's some other career transition services that you have access to. Again, I'll send these to you. If your organization qualifies, you can get free customized employee training. Here's some information on that. Here's some info on discounts. And if you're alone one night and you're trying to get a receipt, for example, go to PIHRA resources and then website FAQs. And there's a whole bunch of different how-tos there. And if you're a SHRM member already, please designate PIHRA as your local SHRM chapter, and there's some information on how to do that. Thank you all for sticking with me. I know I'm running a little late. Communications, like I said, you're going to get a lot of communications with us, and here's where you can go to sign up for notifications for other chapters, PIHRA.org/stayinformed. Please reach out to us. We want to hear from you. You'll get this in the slide deck that I'm sending you. All of us want to hear. So if you have a question about programs, please contact Stacy Gordon or Valerie Hamilton, who are on the programs team, for example. So if you have any trouble with your emails or you want to get additional marketing information about us or you want to market with us, let us know. Contact us. Okay. I am at the end of the presentation. And so now for the question for the Padfolio, thank you all. You guys all stuck with me. Yay. Okay. So the first person who puts in the chat box the year that PIHRA was established wins the Padfolio. So what year was PIHRA established? Let's see. I'm sure there's a winner. I'm just checking here. I want to make sure. Okay, I'm going to confirm that. Linda, you are the winner of the Padfolio. Yes, PIHRA was established in 1944. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating in the webinar. I hope you got most of your questions answered. And feel free to contact me or Elisa if you ever need anything. Have a great day. Thanks so much. And Linda, you'll be hearing from us about your Padfolio. Take care, all. Bye.